What if you could get everything that you want that you don't have, not by doing more, but actually by doing less, by shifting from doing into vibrating, projecting, broadcasting? Nikola Tesla said, you'll have the keys to the universe once you understand frequency, energy, and vibration. In this video, I'm going to break down how to vibrate correctly so you get what you want quicker, faster, and easier. I'm going to show you exactly what I did and exactly how you can do it as well. Now, before we dive into that video, I want to welcome you. If you're new here, I want to thank you. If you're a returner, I'm Jake with jakeducey.com. If you haven't yet, you can get my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's my free success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious mind. It's free to use. About 1 million people from all over the world have used it. All you got to do is listen to it for like 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes, whatever time you got. Even if you don't have time for like actually visualizing and doing it the real, you can listen to it before you go to bed. You can listen to it while you're cooking, while you're cutting vegetables. A couple minutes a day, that repetition will reprogram your subconscious mind and turn it into a magnet for attracting what you want. Now, the first thing, in order to vibrate correctly and get what you want quicker, faster, and easier into your life, is to understand 2 things. We've all seen this before. E equals MC squared. E is energy, M is mass, aka matter, and C is the speed of light squared. So this is saying energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. So energy equals mass. This board and this piece of paper, touch your hand right now, or touch your face like this. This is energy. Technically it's matter, technically it's mass. That is energy vibrating at the speed of light squared. So the barrier of reality is the speed of light squared, which is the rate at which energy is vibrating for it to be in material form. So energy equals mass times matter. These are one and the same things. Now, the way that this actually works, let's pretend that is you right here. In one version, you'll notice there's big X's, meaning you're not looking this way. In this one, the lines are going this way, meaning you're looking this way. Through the observer effect, scientists found that if you are looking, you collapse waves into particles that creates reality. When you're not looking, those same particles become waves. Equals MC squared. The way energy becomes matter is this is pure energy, where the subatomic particles, where atoms, the material world is just an energy. It is a wave of energy. It is not localized in space and time. When you are looking, you localize it and you bring the particles into space and time, which is why they called it the observer effect. So that's your dance that your consciousness is doing to create this seemingly material world, which is really just a projection of consciousness, the same way that a computer or the same way a projector in a classroom, you put the laminate image on the thing and then the projector shoots it onto the wall. That's how reality is created. It's a bunch of light photons moving at faster than the speed of light, and it makes it look like a physical object, but it's not a physical object. So then, what are you really? The way to understand how to create reality is imagine that you are like a cell phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretend this is a phone and you're calling your mom. Mom, what's up? When you are dialing frequency. Because a number is just a rate of vibration. Your mom's phone number is just a rate of vibration. So this phone is broadcasting electrical signals, which allows it to essentially timeline hop onto specific frequencies. Your phone number is just a frequency bandwidth. That's all your phone number is. Your brain just processes electronic information. It's really an electronic switching station. This is just a material fact. The only way brain cells and neural networks in your nervous system works is through electrical impulses in your brain. When you're in the hospital and you're about to die, they're measuring two things, right? They're measuring your heart and your brain activity. And those are those ups and down waves, right? And when it flatlines, you are dead. So your brain is producing electrical wave currents. If you're with me so far, hit the like button on this video. Give me a comment down below that says I'm with you. You can click there down below to get my success hypnosis. It's free, jakeshypnosis.com. Don't get it yet, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can get what you want by learning to vibrate correctly. Pretend this is like your brain, because your brain is dialing frequencies just like that. So manifestation is really about dialing frequency. The way that this works in actual reality, let me draw these lines, and each one of these lines will represent a different reality. Now, we're going to have each one of these lines represent a different rate of vibration or a different frequency level, the same way that each phone number is a different frequency level. One frequency level is your mom, one frequency level is your dad, or imagine these are all different Wi-Fi networks. Each Wi-Fi network has its own frequency level. The way you get into that specific network's frequency is first you have to be in range of its electrical signals that it's broadcasting, just like this, broadcasting. And second, you need the password to get into their Wi-Fi network, right? Well, all of material reality, if you remember, equals mc squared, energy is mass times squared. All physical reality is just energy too, right? It's the law of vibration. Everything is vibrating, nothing's at rest. So let's say that this is you. You are here, this is your reality. Let's say you don't have something that you want. You don't have the money that you want, the life you want, the job you want. There's something in your life you want to manifest. You do not have it, love, whatever it is. Here's your reality. Up here is your goal. It's what you want. So there are different frequency levels, right? For example, let's say you imagine yourself back in my shoes. I'm 21 years old. I want to be a big YouTuber and published author. I don't have any of those things. I'm broke. Nobody watches my videos. My frequency is right here. I am dialed into 99.1 FM, right? And instead of listening to rock, I am listening to the frequency of I suck at YouTubing and I am broke and I'm a loser. That's this frequency level. Up here, 101.1 FM is me as a millionaire YouTuber. My books are being published. It's a different frequency. Just like it's a different phone number, a different rate of vibration. So right here, instead of calling mom, I am calling, I am broke, I suck. Up here, the frequency level of the phone number, I am calling, I am now a millionaire YouTuber. Everything works out perfectly. They're different frequencies. So how do you manifest when you are here? You have to change what you are dialing electromagnetically, electronically through frequency, because frequency just is a specific rate of vibration. A rate of vibration is just energy. So a frequency is a certain bandwidth of energy. Your brain is releasing electromagnetic energy all day long, broadcasting frequencies just like radio, just like television channels, and just like phone numbers. Normally, our brain is broadcasting the frequency level of our own environment because our thoughts and our feelings and our energy is vibrating at the level of our environment. But we have to get up here to our goal. And the way that we do that is by starting to harmonize our vibration with what we want. This has a different frequency. So we have to get our energy from here to here before the material world changes. What is your modus operandi of energy, right? You're not going to dial it on a cell phone number. How do you access this different energy? You access this different energy through your emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. So when your emotion shifts, your energy in motion shifts, which means you are dialing a different frequency. So the question is, can you give thanks for a future that hasn't happened yet? Can you literally brainwash yourself or hypnotize yourself or trick yourself or be delusional enough that you could stay in the vibrational harmony with what it is that you want before it comes? That's how the whole thing works. Now, this is where we come full circle, and here's how you shift, vibrate correctly, and you can test this on one specific thing that you want to bring into your life quickly, that you want to manifest quickly. So if you need to dial a different frequency, and manifestation is just like a phone, is just like using a phone, it's dialing a frequency. You have to dial a different frequency. Your modus operandi of accessing different frequencies is through your thoughts and emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. So you have to evoke the electrical activity of hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching your reality that hasn't happened yet. So you disassociate your hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching of your five senses from generating the electrical activity in your brain based off of your environment. I am broke. I have no YouTube subscribers. My five senses tell me that. I'm sending that electrical activity. I need to turn the knob to a new station. I have to change the channel. I have to turn the noise all the way down and then go to a different frequency level. If you haven't yet, get my Success Hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. It's free. So hear, smell, taste, touch. The way that you do this is very simple. It is hypnotic energy transfer. That's the technique that you're going to use. You're using hypnosis to transfer your energy to a new frequency. You're shifting from that low line of the frequencies to the top line of the frequencies. Imagine this here is you. Science tells us that every time we have a thought or an emotion, we activate cells in our brain. So all of these are electrical activity of cells communicating based off our thoughts. So I feel disappointed that I haven't attracted my soulmate. I feel disappointed that I'm still broke. What am I doing? I've used emotion to dial that electrical signal into the cells of my brain. Hebb's law says that cells that fire together wire together. So I've started to condition my brain via neural networks for that reality. On the flip, let's say these green ones are cells that I have encoded with prosperity instead of being broke. Every time I practice hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching, I activate the new cells that wire together, they start to fire together. The way that this whole thing works is through the subconscious mind, though, because consciously people try this stuff and then they don't get the results. You work harder, you do your meditation, your visualization, you start a new business, but unless you get to the subconscious, none of the shift actually occurs. So what I do is very simple. I listen to my Success Hypnosis and I pick one specific image. I go to Google Image and I find the image of what I want before it's actually happened. Right now, I'm in my new house that I just bought, and what I did in order to get this house was I went on Google Images and I found a picture of a really sick house where it's all glass, all the doors slide open, there's pool, mountains behind it. It looked super cool. I printed it out, and then every single day I put it on my wall, and then I'd practice seeing it over and over with my eyes open to engage it. Then I'd close my eyes, turn on my Success Hypnosis, listen to that to engage my hearing. So I've marked that box. Seeing, I printed the image, so I've got that marked. Taste. Maybe I walk into the house for the first time and my wife's in there. She's super excited. She's so excited. I just bought her a dream house that she's making, and my favorite dinner. I can smell it. We sit down at the table. I'm looking out over the mountains. Our whole walls opened up through the sliding doors. I can smell it, I can taste it, and I can touch it. I could see my kids swimming in the pool. I could hear them running around and playing and having so much fun in their dream house. This is the type of imagery you have to create, because this new image sparks the new emotion, which creates new electrical activity, which shifts your vibration of your energy field, which changes your point of attraction, and you start to harmonize with the frequency of what you want before it's actually showed up in your life. The crazy thing is that your subconscious is your emotional mind. It's not logical. Emotion is energy emotion. So your subconscious is the energy mind. It just receives information and instructions and commands based off of the emotion or the energy that is being sent to it most dominantly. So what you're doing is reprogramming your subconscious mind, sparking the new cells, and changing what you attract into your life by shifting frequencies the same way you dial a phone number. So when I would close my eyes, I would practice seeing my house, doing all that to evoke the feeling of it. You don't get up from the hypnotic energy transfer until you feel it. You can see pictures in your head, but if you have no emotional engagement to them, you might as well not do it to begin with, because you're still the same person at the same frequency as you were before you sat down. So I invite you to get my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com. You can click the pop-up right around here or down below, jakeshypnosis.com. It's linked in the description. Download that, go to Google Images and print one specific thing that you want. It might be a house, it might be a car, it might be health, it might be a new city, it might be a family, it might be two people holding hands walking on the beach because you really want to attract a relationship. It might be children. Anything that you want, print it out. Once you print it out, what you're going to do is practice looking at it. Once you're looking at it, close your eyes for a second, see if you can still see it with your eyes closed. Once you've hit that step, you turn on the success hypnosis, you engage your hearing, then you practice closing your eyes and hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching. You've hijacked your sensory input, so it's no longer controlled by the outside world, and you've started to control or dial a new frequency or a new phone number. It's kind of like when you're manifesting what you don't want, it's kind of like dialing the wrong phone number. It's the same idea, right? Like if we go back over here and we look at, let's say I wanted to call my mom, but I accidentally called Billy. And I'm like, Billy, why did you answer? Either Billy's been chilling with my mom, which is not good, and he's picked up her phone, which is another story, or I dialed the wrong frequency. So when you're manifesting what you don't want, it's kind of like Billy's sleeping with your mom, in that you're dialing the wrong phone number. Sorry, wrong number. Hang up, and then you dial the correct frequency. And you go from here to there vibrationally. This is how you learn to vibrate correctly, and this is how you bend space and time to truly manifest what you want and the scientific proof behind it. If you enjoy this video, I have another video where I break down the secrets of energy, frequency, and vibration from Nikola Tesla. He said the secrets of the universe are buried in understanding energy, frequency, and vibration. And I have an ultimate guide to how you do this via Nikola Tesla. You can click here to watch that. Get my free success hypnosis down below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a comment down below that says I'm with you, Jake. Let me know if you enjoy it. Hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification, and it's time to start feeling like you already have what you want. Click here and watch Tesla now.